Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Callie and happy Halloween. I came home from work. Yes, I went to work dressed up like this to 3 packages. So I figured it would be a great opportunity to do a really big unboxing because usually I get them all very separately and it's hard to do a full unboxing like that because I just open them immediately. So I'm gonna open up the small Fairy Loot box. This is probably one of the special editions that I've ordered. I never really know which one is gonna show up because the special editions, as much as I love the Fairy Loot special editions, their communication about these shipping out is abysmal. My Blood Trader one just showed up. No idea. They do come a lot later than the publication date. So thankfully usually these ones, if I am in a rush to get them, I can obviously go and get the normal editions. Those ones I usually end up having both the normal edition copy and the special edition copy. So let's find out which special edition this is because I do have a few that I've ordered throughout this year. The bubble wrap. Ooh, okay. It's got the very pretty moon sprayed edges and the card. This is These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. This is the sequel to These Hollow Vows, which I really liked. It looks like we have these sprayed edges. It's a little crinkled from Transit. I'm gonna guess it is signed. And then we do. Okay. So we have a full Dusk Jacket art, which looks like Charlie Bowater's style. And then we also have this blue glitter foil, I think it's foil is the right word, cover. I'm really excited. I do need to reread These Hollow Vows. This is a duology, but I've heard really good things about this sequel. So really glad that I got this. So that's 2 out of the 6 special editions that I've gotten this year. All right, since I opened a Fairy Loot box, let's open the Owl Crate box. Now I will say with Owl Crate, I have not been loving the items. So there is a chance where I will be getting rid of Owl Crate. So the theme for Owl Crate in October is a study in shadows. And it looks like the first thing we have is the luggage pin. I really like the luggage pins. I liked it better. I like it better than when they made the pin match the books. I didn't always like the book, but they're picking these very popular books as luggage pins. So this one is from Gallant, which is by V.E. Schwab. And I really like I actually haven't read Gallant yet. I definitely plan to. I think it's actually right there. But I've loved every V.E. Schwab book that I've read, so I have high hopes. Looks like I have this cool ID case. This is inspired by Zodiac Academy, another book series I have not read, but I actually do have that on the docket to read soon because both of those authors will be at a Polycon next year, so I definitely want to at least attempt to read that book. All right, then we have this thing. Alexandrian Society. Ciencia Cadis established. Okay. This looks like, oh, it's a lunchbox. So we've got very nice. So this is what the top of it looks like. And it's this cute little lunchbox. That's to, I believe, hold the lid in place. And then these very cute thematic cutlery. This is cute. I like that. I think Alexandrian Society, I want to say that's probably Atlas 6, which again, haven't read. Or it could be Ninth House, which I have read Ninth House. Didn't care for Ninth House, though. It is Atlas 6. So, unfortunately, haven't read that one either. I do own a copy of that one, though. I actually own a copy of all the books I've talked about that I just haven't read them. All right, so up next we have this I have no idea what this is, if I'm being honest. I thought it was a glasses case, but it's got like books and skulls, and then on the back it says you can justify anything if you do it poetically enough. Very pretty script. What am I looking at? So it just, does this hold like a checkbook? People even have checkbooks anymore? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, it is a glasses case. Okay, so it'll just go like this then when you have your glasses in it. Okay, so this is just fully folded up. I feel better about myself now because I was really confused as to what that would be. Up next is Owlcrate's been doing these different covers to classics. They're fine. So we have The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I think I read The Secret Garden when I was younger. I have zero memory of it, but I'm like 90% sure I read it. Not very big into classics, so don't read them. Next, there is a bookmark. So we've got this little Roman column. Beauty is Terror. Ex Ciencia Ultio, From Knowledge Comes Vengeance on the back of it. Whipping out the spoiler card because I have no idea. I am not into dark academia very much. Oh, it's from A Lesson in Vengeance. I actually should know that I've read A Lesson in Vengeance. I actually didn't care for it because A Lesson in Vengeance was, I think, one of the books Owlcrate did last year. So now we have the book. I like this cover change because I saw the original cover for this and I didn't really care for it. So we have The Whispering Dark by, oh, crayon's coming off. There we go. By Kelly Andrew. Then we have the spoiler card. Yeah, this is the original cover. Like, it's pretty, but this is more interesting. He was a paper moth in the dark and she was a light. Ooh. So I'm guessing dark academia vibes with forbidden love story. So we've got art on the dust jacket and on both sides of the book. Very nice. Ooh, beautiful moth themed end pages as well. This book is gorgeous. Oh, they even have the original cover in black and white. Oh, I didn't realize that the flowers, if I can get it right, the flowers are little skulls. That's really cool. I didn't notice that. And then it's signed naturally. Okay, really interested in that. Delaney always talked to the dark. She never expected to talk back. She is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf, so when she's accepted into a prestigious program that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself, but her semester gets off to a rocky start when she faces professors who won't accommodate her disability and a pretentious upperclassman fascinated by her unusual talents. Colton died when he was 9 years old. He woke up several weeks later at the feet of a green-eyed little girl. Now 12 years later, Delaney has stumbled back into his orbit, but Colton's been ordered to keep far away from the new girl and the voices she hears calling to her from the shadows. So a dead boy and a deaf girl. I love that combination. Never would have expected it. Whispering Dark, that makes sense. All right. Very intrigued by this book. I've been really good about keeping up with my Fairy Loot and Owlcrate books for the past couple of months, so I will be reading this in November. And then we have all of our extras. So, yep, our author letter with the original cover. We have our little booklet for information on this month's items, other stuff coming out, and then the spoiler card for next month, which is the Dark Heart of the Forest. And next month we will be getting the planner for the 2023 year. Now, I actually haven't been using the planners because I use Little Inklings Designs planners, but I've been giving them to either Sarah, Brittany, or Hannah, depending on who wants it, because they are really good planners. They were just too small for me. All right, so now on to the Fairy Loot box. If I can find where... Alrighty. I don't remember what the theme of this one was. Alright, and the first thing I have found is socks. Raven socks. Assumed by Raven Boys, which again, not one I've read, but these are actually tall socks. I only use these kind of socks for when I wear boots, so. Alrighty, what is this? This is a Broken Heart storage bin. Oh, Owl Crate just gave me one of these. Okay. I do love it. I use it to carry my makeup from my bathroom to my office if I want to just do my makeup while doing other things in my office. So we have this very nice Stephanie Garber little storage container. Heroes don't get happy endings. They give them to other people is what it says. And we've got all the fun thematic things from the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. All right. Ooh, we have a book already. So we got 2 items and then an extra book. So we have Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christo. This is a Dark Rapunzel retelling. I do know about this book because I love Alexandra Christo, and I was actually about to buy this book. Really glad I didn't. I also love this cover compared to the original cover that's out. I don't really care for that one, so happy that that was the thing. Okay, so we have our actual book, which I will save because we have a couple of other things in here that I want to do. Did I not get like a spoiler card? Oh, that's okay. So we have our, wow, really? Or is it in here? Did they put it in here? What's happening? Ah, there it is. Here it is. Usually this is at the top of the box. All right, this theme was Sell Your Soul. All right, so we have our 2 tarot cards, which we have Temperance, which is, these ones are themed around Scythe by Neil Shusterman. So this is Citra. And this is the Judgment card, which is Rowan, both from the Scythe trilogy. I guess it's not a trilogy anymore. Gleanings comes out next month. And then we have a foil art print from Howl's Moving Castle. You can kind of see how it shimmers. Howl's Moving Castle is probably one of my favorite films. Great storytelling, phenomenal art, phenomenal music. Everything about it's fantastic. And then this is our author letter. So let's get into the book first before I show you the author letter. Okay. Gotta make sure I get to the bookmark. I didn't get my bookmark in the last box. They did replace it. So Fairy Loot customer service is really good because I didn't notice it until I was trying to go and read Belladonna. Because I like to use the bookmarks for when I'm reading the Fairy Loot books because it stays on theme. The main book for Fairy Loot this month is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. So this is what I remember the original cover looking like. But we've got these really pretty teal sprayed edges. And we've got art on the end pages. Very pretty. Is it going to be the same design on this side? Ooh, slightly different. Very pretty. Oh, it has an alternate. Oh, the naked cover feels really cool. So we have an alternate dust jacket, which I may use. I really like this one. And then we've got this colored art all around, and it's weird. It's like thicker than a normal hardcover, and it's got like a weird pillowy texture to it. Okay, this one is not signed. But we do have our author letter, which is the same art as the reverse Just jacket. And then we have the printed letter as well. See what, I have no idea what this book is about. So the highwayman with a dagger watched me with wide eyes and lowered his blade. He lowered it only a moment, but a moment was all I needed. My muscles burned with a nightmare's strength. I struck the highwayman's chest with brutal force, knocking the dagger out of his hand and propelling him backward onto the road. His head slammed heavily onto soil just as the highwayman behind me reached for his sword. But the nightmare's reflexes were faster. Ooh, so she has this nightmare entity inside of her is what it sounds like. Very intriguing, very dark, very gothic, very fall time. So that's going to be it for this really big unboxing. I have to clean all this up and finally change out of my costume. It's been a great Halloween so far. So thank you guys for watching. We post videos every Tuesday, Thursday with the occasional Sunday. And I will see you guys in our next video. Bye!